This is gonna be the dorkiest thing you see all day long. Sometimes people ask me though, like, what do you get excited about, Jesse? And one of the answers, and one of the things I love, is making things faster and more efficient, and especially when it comes to video editing. And so, I I overcomplicate things, but it's all in an attempt to make it faster, right? And so you see right up above me, this is what the teacher gives me. She gives me, like, there's going to be picture A, B, C. She gives me all of this, right? And so my job is that I need to put this picture at 8 seconds for 7 seconds long. Or I need to put picture 7J at 2:46 on this timeline over here for 22 seconds, stuff like that, right? So I mean, I could type in 07J. Let's just type in 07J, and then it'll give me that image, and then I gotta find it where she's talking about it. Uh, I have to listen to it, and I don't want to do all of that. I want to make it faster if possible, and so I love to overcomplicate things. Here's what I made. This is a code that does a lot of different things. But essentially, it's to replicate exactly what I need to do, but the computer would do it for me because I've given it explicit instructions on how to do it. And so let us give this a run. So we're in video number 7 here. I make sure I am selected in video number 7. Let me clear this, and then I can tell the computer. I just have one hotkey, right? So I just press one key, and then it's going to pop up this little box, and it's going to tell me this. I don't know if you can read it, but it says enter the number of times to run the script. And so I've got 07R A through Z. So that's my last one. So if I went to grade school, I know that there are 26 letters in the alphabet. And so I'm going to run this script 26 times. Okay, so I just select where I'm going to start it from inside of my Excel form here. Oh, yeah, right there. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, I'm going to start it there, run it 26 times, and then Bob's your uncle. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and off it goes. And so it's going to click on that. It's going to search for A, and it's going to put A where it goes. And look, like, hands free. I could sip my coffee. It's moving it onto the timeline. You can see it moving back and forth. It's copying the timestamp. It's pasting the timestamp into this section over there in the blue, and then it's going up to the Excel sheet, grabbing the name of the file, and then it's copying that and going back to the project panel, and then pasting that into it, and pulling that picture into the timeline exactly where it has to go. And so what are we on? We're on letter J. Okay. So it goes back to that story, right? In 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I think it was number 7. It was sharpen your axe, right? So there's that story of those two guys who are tasked with chopping down a tree, and one guy just goes for broke, and he's trying to chop it down all day long, and he sees the other guy just like sharpening his axe the whole time, and then he comes back in like the last hour. He spends like half an hour, and he chops on the exact same tree that the other guy slaved over for the previous 5 hours before that. And so that's kind of what this whole process is like, is build it once and then let it do all the work for you. And yeah, what are we on? We are on V. All right, we're almost done. W. And so this is the kind of stuff. I mean, obviously, to get to this point, it was a lot of troubleshooting. But once it works, it works. And this is the kind of stuff. I'll give you that nice little beep. This is the kind of stuff I get excited for. Making processes that much more efficient. And all I have to do is so if we look at all these images right here, they're all placed at the correct areas. And I just drop them down 2 times. Boop, 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 boop. I've got a preset for this, but why not? I'll put that there, and then Bob's your uncle. I know exactly she's talking when she needs to talk, and then it's showing the pictures exactly when it needs to show it. Done. The video is done. Anyway, that's the darkest thing you'll see all day long. Oh.